Many self-published authors, myself included, use Amazon's publishing arm, Kindle Direct Publishing or KDP, to publish their books. Now, is this really the best thing for all of us? Are you aware of the power that KDP holds over us and our books? In today's video, I want to provide some perspective as well as share what I personally do so you can assess whether publishing with Amazon KDP is best for you. Let's dive in. So KDP is actually incredibly accessible. And this, it is by far the easiest platform to sign up to, complete a few pages, and literally click publish, right? Amazon makes it incredibly easy and accessible for all authors, and they should definitely be commended for it. This obviously is a major pro for using KDP. The next thing I like about KDP is its immediate access. It's almost instantaneous. It's not obviously instantaneous, but it depends on timelines. Anyway, the next thing I really like about KDP is you get access to a huge marketplace, within hours or days, really. So believe it or not, Amazon is one of the biggest marketplaces on earth. So just let that sink in for a minute. If your book is ready to go, it could be on Amazon's marketplace within hours or days, and that's really impressive. So massive kudos to KDP for that. And Amazon allows for advertising opportunities, right? Specifically two opportunities that I wanted to highlight. One of them is KDP specific, right? The other one everyone can use, and this is Amazon's advertising platform. If you're already with KDP, you can access it directly from your account through the marketing tab, I believe. If you're not with KDP, you can access it through Author Central, which you just have to sign up to. Again, both are free, right? There's no cost at all. But KDP's specific opportunity is KDP Select, which gives you the opportunity to be included in Amazon's Kindle Unlimited program, right? And you can also participate in like free book promos or Kindle countdown deals, that kind of thing, which is Amazon specific. But the fact that they offer this is really good, right? Incidentally, if you resonate with any of these so far, boop that like button to let me know. For the maybe not so great things about Amazon KDP, just to give you guys some perspective, right? If you're already in KDP Select, or if you're thinking about it, your ebook only, can't be anywhere else, all right? That limits your reach severely, okay? Well, where else? Like libraries, other platforms, big retailers like Apple, Barnes & Noble, forget those because you're in KDP Select, okay? So that's obviously not great, but that's part of the KDP Select program. Next up on why things may not be so rosy on KDP, although there are lots of obviously pros and cons to this, but the pro I've already highlighted, you get access to a huge marketplace. The con to that is that everyone is there, literally, so competition is extremely fierce. Okay, so it depends on your niche and your genre and stuff, but competition can be very fierce because the marketplace is accessible to everyone, and where there's no barrier to entry, or the barrier is incredibly low, in fact it's so low, anyone can upload a book on KDP. Because the barrier is so low, competition is very fierce, so you have to bear that in mind. This next one is a little touchy, okay, and that's limited customer service. Most of the time it's boilerplate responses. In fairness, most of the things they deal with are probably run-of-the-mill, so that's not their fault. But there are some instances where we need a human person to look at things, right? And you'll find in those instances it can be really difficult, all right? Which leads us to the biggest drawback. I've saved the biggest drawback for last because this one's a real doozy. Blocked books and termination of accounts. Now KDP has a real issue here. I'm not talking about the scammers who clearly deserve to get the boot. No, I'm talking about the innocent people, the innocent authors who run independent book businesses who may be caught in the crosshairs. There's minimal to no recourse once KDP sends out these emails. Sure, people can appeal. In fact, we should appeal. You can even hire legal help. But rest assured, unless you're like some really well-known or have some significant following on social media or something, which would be basically the majority of us, we don't have that, right, including me, don't expect KDP to get back to you like anytime soon with your appeal, okay? That's just not how they work. And this last one, it's a double-edged sword, unfortunately. So if you get banned by KDP, other platforms may refuse to serve your books, right? So basically, if the KDP gods decide they don't like you for whatever reason, your book business might be done. That's just how it is. I'm sorry to say. By the way, if you like that last one, smack that like button like you're having a really good night. So this is what I personally do. I use KDP as a distribution vehicle, and I basically pray to divine powers that I never get the ban hammer because of my good looks or some other weird reason, right? By the way, KDP doesn't always give a reason for terminating or blocking books, terminating accounts or blocking books, so good freaking luck to us, right? You know? I also do not use KDP Select because I want to reach as many readers as I can. So my ebook goes wide, you know, including to libraries and other places. And I use Drafted Digital. That's my basically favorite customer service focused aggregator. All right, D2D. Now, if I was speaking to my younger self, I would definitely say use KDP, but make sure you're aware that having all your eggs in one basket has risks, right? So you have to be aware of the KDP basket, which has some risks, okay? I'd also say it's worth trying KDP Select, you know, if anything, just to see if it does anything for you. Now, many authors actually earn a very good living from being exclusive with Amazon, right? And it would be a shame not to at least experiment with what Amazon has to offer at least once. Speaking of younger selves, check out this video where I cover 6 resources, 100% free, that I wish I had when I first started. If you've already got a book or 2 published, and you want to get book reviews the legit way, check out this playlist right here. Hit that like button. I'll see you there.